Hey everybody, Isaac here, and I just want to start this video by saying I know that this year, 2022, I have been barely uploading, barely posting on Instagram, and I've just not been feeling it recently, if I'm being honest. Some of the videos I've done this year, like my Boba Fett review, I just kind of had to force myself to make, but I'm hoping that I start feeling back into it. Um, I'm on break now. I'm actually sick at the moment, but couple days I'll be hopefully recovered and going to England. So yeah, cool. I know I'm a bit late to this, but I wanted to review Morbius, but something I'm even more late to that I want to touch upon is Peacemaker. I will not be doing a solo Peacemaker review as I initially wanted to. Instead, I'm going to be doing, at some point, don't ask me when, I'm going to be doing a big, long DCEU retrospective as I rewatched every DCU movie after I finished Peacemaker for the 1 year anniversary of the Snyder Cut. I was honestly just looking for an excuse to do it anyway. Yes, that includes the worst movie ever made, Justice League. I kind of had to force myself to do that if I wanted to make the video, which I do. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, Morbius. So, I heard the reviews of this, and I generally don't like Jared Leto, ever, at all. I don't know why, I just don't like the guy. So I pirated this movie. So I watched it online with crappy video and audio quality because I heard it was just terrible and I didn't want to put my money towards it. And I'd say the reviews were accurate. They're a little harsh, but they're accurate. I'll start with the things I liked, so this won't take long. I liked the scene on the boat of Morbius killing people. It almost felt like it had horror movie vibes, and it was pretty good. I kind of wish the movie kept that tone, and it's clear that they wanted it to be a horror movie at some points, because it has a kind of horror-y story, but everything without Michael in it, and even a lot of stuff with Michael, just feels like a generic, boring action flick. I also enjoyed the scenes of Morbius testing his powers and seeing what he could do. Although I like these scenes, Morbius himself was a bland character, and once again, I cannot stand Jared Leto after seeing him in Suicide Squad. Matt Smith, was who you might know from Doctor Who. I've never actually seen Doctor Who. I should probably watch that, but yeah, Matt Smith was definitely the highlight performance of this movie, and his character Milo was way more interesting than Morbius himself, although that isn't saying much. Also, the scene of Matt Smith like dancing while getting dressed, it was really strange and weird, and it was like funny, but I don't know, it was just weird. But it did show how much Matt Smith is having a blast with the role, which was good. And that's about it for everything I liked for the movie, sadly. Everything else just felt bland, boring, and like uninspired studio trash that's only goal is to make money. Every reference to Spider-Man and the Raimi and Mark Webb universes were cut out from the trailers. Like those were the only reason I was wanted to watch this movie, and they were all cut out. That and the vulture scenes they were being teased since January of 2020. We were being hyped up for this bit for 2 years, and they were only cut for the post credits. That was all that was there. That's literally what clickbait is. That annoyed me so much, Sony. Um, the characters were weak, and I don't remember any of their names. And when some of them died, I just didn't care. I was like, can we just move on already? The final battle in this movie used even more slow motion than a Zack Snyder movie. No disrespect to Zack Snyder, he just uses a lot of slow mo, and it made the fight look like it was made up of quick time events from a video game. People say that about the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but if those people watched this movie, ooh, they would have a field day. It's also clear that due to various delays from the studio and COVID, and the success of Spider-Man No Way Home, this movie was changed a lot since its intended release, which really hurt the movie. Overall, Morbius is a bad, boring flick which has no substance, and I can barely remember anyone's names from it. So I'm gonna give Morbius a score of 34%. Save your money. Don't bother watching this, and if you do want to watch it, just watch it online or wait for it to go streaming. Don't pay for this movie. It's complete and utter ass. Goodbye, everyone.